and queens. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please like, subscribe, and click on the notification bell. In today's video, we're going to be doing ginger beer. As you can see, I have fresh ginger. I've washed it, clean already, and a sugar. Yes, I got 1 packet of sugar and a clove. The clove, we're going to use it as a flavor and a spice for the ginger beer. So I don't put extra ginger beer in my ginger. I use the clove for it. So I've got the bowl and a blender. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice my ginger. So you can use a chopping board to do so. I love using my hand to do so because I feel like it's easier when I use my hand and I'm more quicker. So I'm going to just slice it all out. So after I finish slice it, we are going to be blending it. So I'll slice it and I'll come back and show you guys the next stage. So now that is all of the ginger beer being sliced. You can buy as many as you want or as little as you want. So whenever I'm doing anything, I make sure I clean the surface of the work area so it's well clean for me to start doing it. So I put some amount of ginger beer and ginger in the blender, and I add a little bit of water. Yes, I use food processor to do this because I don't have the other blender. This is why I have, like, this is my everyday work blender. And I forgot to show you guys a shiver. That's what I'm going to be using to shiver this. If you have a plain cloth, like Muslim cloth that you like to use, go ahead and use it. Most people use plain cloth to do ginger beer, but I am using that shiver. I bought it from a pound stretcher, so it's a Poundland thing. So you might get it from a dollar store if you're in America or anywhere you are. You might get it from your local store. It was just a pound. So that shiver have been helping me a lot to do this, so that we don't have any chaff in the ginger beer. So we have the smooth drink. So as you all know, ginger beer is a very healthy drink. It's beautiful. It's a summer drink. I call it summer drink because I do ginger beer mostly in summertime. It has work, guys. It is not just them drink that you just do 1 minute you're done. No, the work is no joke because to just blend that ginger takes a lot of time because you have to make sure you blend it. It has to be smooth, and the first time you blend it, you might find out that it's not smooth. And so I reblended it. So as you can see, that's how it came out when I blended first round. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just continue to blend all of it. So I'm going to blend all of it, and I add water as I go along. Don't add too much water. The reason why I added water is for the blender not to break, because sometimes these blenders, they just get burned when you put them into too much pressure or something, like just blend things. But normally if you blend it without no water, you end up having it smooth. But I did the first round with water, so the second round I'm not going to blend it with water. I'm just going to put a few water in it if I want to. So after I finish, I make sure I use my cup. You can use anything, guys, like seriously. In Africa, we do this with our hand. If you like to use glove, go ahead and use glove. For me, I'm used to doing ginger beer, so I don't have any burn in my hand, so nothing happened to me when I finish it. My hand is normal, like nothing. Make sure your hands are clean, and then you do it. So I'm going to be doing that, and I'll reblend it. So I'm putting them back in the blender because I'm going to reblend it. This time around, I'm going to blend it smoother. So it's going to be blended smoother because I'm not even going to be scared to blend it, because I've blended the first round, which is like the big bulky ones, have been breaking down. So it's just like when you're eating bone, like the bigger one is hard to chew on, and then when you break it with stone or use anything to break them down, it's easier to, you know what I mean, like to get to the aroma and stuff. That's just it. So I'm not going to add water in that. That's the beginning. I was just finding place to just place that thing, guys. Like, do as much as you like. So I blend it that way. When I blend it that way, it became smoother. So it was proper smooth, you know. So, and because I'm blending it, I put the other ones in the white bowl. So when I'm done and I put the other one in the water, I'm going to use the other blender to blend it. Guys, when you're making ginger beer, put as much water or as less the water as you want. There is no measurement. I cannot tell you do your ginger beer this certain way. It all depends to you and what you want. You get what I mean? Like, I love my ginger beer sweet. I want it proper ginger. Like, I have to feel the ginger. I don't make it as if, like the ginger they sell in the stores and stuff. It's not proper ginger. It's like mixed and too much water in it. So I don't do it like that. I do my ginger with a lot of ginger. So I have to feel the ginger in it, the natural ginger in it. That's how I do mine. Feel free to do yours anyway. Like, if you want to do this one, it's beautiful. I always do it and I enjoy it. So after I blend it, I'm still going to put it in the bowl, and I added a little bit of water. The reason why I wanted added water, because I wanted this ginger beer to fill up 2 gallons and two other small things or something like that. So I was trying to gauge that measurement of water. So, but as I go along, you find out that I'm going to be using the same ginger beer that is already made, water, to dilute the other one, so that I can blend it and remove all the, you know what I mean, like the milky part of it, like the juicy part of the ginger. So I did it twice. I just blended this second blend, and then that was it. I did not blend it much. That was because there was nothing like I don't need to blend it much, because obviously I've got what I wanted. But if it was for like occasion, or if it was like for selling or whatever, I would have blended it more. So when I finish squeezing this, I will have blended. But because I don't need it, so I end up putting it in the bin. So where I put it after I finished, I just struck it in the bin because I did not need it. But if you do need it, keep blending. There's still ginger in that shell. There is still ginger in it. Like, if you want to try to test if there's ginger in it, just take a little bit and then just bite on it. You can feel the ginger spice. Then you know there is ginger in it. So you can still go ahead and blend it as much or as many times as you like. So that's why I told you guys there is no measurement when you're doing ginger beer, because girl, you go ahead and do whatever you want, or how the amount of ginger beer. If you want that ginger beer to last you for a month, 2, 3 months, go ahead and make that ginger beer, because you can just put them in the deep freezer and they'll last you for as long as you want. That's how I always do. That's why it lasts me for a couple of weeks or months sometimes. It depends on the quantity I do, and it depends if I don't share to people. So after I finished doing that, I'm gonna, as I said to you guys, I'm literally gonna use the ginger water from the other bowl to do so. And when I finish this round, I am going to re-shiver it. The reason being that this shiver was not a smoother one. There was still some kind of like ginger and a little bit of thing dropping in and out of it. So I needed to do a smooth shiver. So that's gonna be like the last part of it that I was going to do. I was still finding a place to put this thing, guys. I just bear with me. So that's what I did, guys. This is what I was trying to explain to you guys. So I'm using the water of the ginger because that's the water that I wanted. That's the measurement that I wanted. I did not want any extra water. If you do need any other extra water, don't use it. You can still use clean water and do the ginger beer. But because I did not need it at this point, I needed just this amount was okay for me, because it was just not something that I wanted to make too much of it, because I did not have too much bowls, because sometimes you have to keep your milk bowls, containers and stuff, and sometimes I keep forgetting. I keep putting them in the bin, and when I put them there, I don't get them back and wash it. I just let them go. The ones I remember is the ones I end up keeping, guys. So as you can see, I'm doing that. I'm squeezing it in the water, like trying to pretend as if I'm washing it, so that some of the ginger can stay in the water. So you find out that the ginger is going to be thick. It's going to have more flavor ginger in it. So when I finish that, guys, I'm going to do the smooth shiva again, and you guys going to see that it's literally self-explanatory. And when I finish, I'll tell you guys what as I said to you guys, after I finish with shivering this, I make sure, as you can see, there's a little bit of ginger that was there. I just put in the bin because I did not want anything to escapely put something else in them. So now I took a long spoon, guys, long spoon. Why you need this? So you can use a wooden spoon or not. I'm going to add the clove in there. This clove is used for spice, so it's going to add spice to the ginger beer. Some people put chili in the ginger beer when they are blending it. I don't, because I don't want it too spicy. I just want it that mild spice. I cannot tell you the amount of sugar to use. This is all up to you. If you are like a sweet person like me, put your sugar, honey, and mix it until that sugar got melt. So there's two type of way I do my ginger beer, but this way that I was showing you guys is the fresh way. There's another way where I can blend the brown the sugar and make the color a little bit change, but that's not what I was showing you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy this. As I said to you guys, keep watching. I'm just gonna put them in a container. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Ask me if you want me to do any food. I will do it for you guys. I'll try my best, guys. It's not easy to edit, but I'll try my best to make sure I drop the video for you guys. So that is the ginger beer. You can test it and see what's the sugar level. Just mix it and make sure the sugar is melt on it, because you don't want to put too much of sugar. You end up just adding more water. So I did not add any water because that's the amount of sugar that I wanted. I did not add any sugar. So from that, I did not add any sugar. That was it for mine, because that's the amount of sugar I wanted. I tested it twice and I saw that that was literally what I wanted. So why not leave it like that? So guys, I will see you guys next time. Support your girl. God bless you and stay tuned for more videos.